What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the support and for watching the past couple of videos and actually enjoying the videos I made about the Corvette. Hopefully more of you guys will get to watch them. And I figured today I wanted to give you guys a quick update on the garage and what's going on, what cars I have so far, and the status on all of them. I hope all of you guys are staying safe throughout all this with the coronavirus, and just stay safe. Make sure that you're not interacting with people. Just stay home as much as you can. It is a very tough time for everybody, but we're gonna get through it. Whether it's this year, this month, tomorrow, in a week, we're gonna get through it. Everything's gonna be okay. Just stay strong. And hopefully I'm making you guys' day a little bit better by making these videos, giving you something to kind of just get your mind off of what's going on in the world. I know for me, a lot of people on YouTube make that happen for me, so I wanted to kind of do the same for whoever's watching. So I really appreciate it, you guys. And I hope everybody stays safe. And yeah, let's get back to the video. Let's get started with the BMW. It's a 2006 525 Xi. And when I picked this up for like super cheap. And the reason was because all the lights on the dash were on and the car was overheating. I bought it thinking that the problem was with the water pump. And I ended up just going out and buying it before actually checking the car, and never do that, okay? So it turns out that the problem actually was with the water pump, but the issue wasn't the pump itself. It's that the connector turning on the water pump was disconnected. So it was a super easy fix, but then I wanted to tackle all the other lights on the dash. So the four-wheel drive wasn't working, all this other stuff wasn't working. I didn't really have time to check over it, so I took it to my friends at RTR, had them check it out, and he came back to me telling me that the driver's side axle was chewed up and it wasn't working. The speed sensor on the driver's side axle was also bad, and it needed sway bar links on both sides basically. So what I did was I went out and I bought all the parts, and I actually also didn't have time, unfortunately, but I had my dad and my brother come to the garage and actually work on it, and we got it done in a day. So after we replaced all these parts, all the lights were gone except the airbag light, which I think is just the occupancy sensor not working properly. But I might either bypass that or try to figure out a way to fix it, but I know it's such a big job and it's not fun fixing that. So that's the first car. The second car, my 2009 Audi A4. It has 150,000 kilometers. I know you guys haven't even seen this car yet, but let's get to why you guys haven't seen this problem at all yet. The timing chain went on it while the guy was driving on the highway. The whole top end was just completely messed up. Yeah, it's been a pretty big job. I bought it taken apart, so I don't really have any footage of it taken apart, but everything is right here. All the parts for it. This is not for that, but we'll get to that later. But here's the top end. All the intake and exhaust valves are all bent. So that's not good. But luckily, shout out to Part Source, because I was there looking for the internal parts to buy so I can rebuild the engine, and they didn't have any. So I was talking to the gentleman over there, and I told him, do you know anybody that could help me? Whether it's a full engine that I can pick up or someone that might have parts laying around. And I kid you not, he literally picked up his phone, called this guy that he knew right away. About a few minutes, I was already talking to the guy over the phone. And in 2 days, he gives me a call again to check, see what he has. And he tells me that he has the full engine lying around. The bottom end is not gonna fit with the car, but the top end, the cylinder head, is perfect, right? So I asked him how much he wanted for it. I'm not gonna lie, the nicest guy I've ever met. He just gave it to me, which was honestly amazing of him, and thank you. And guess what, guys? Look at this. Here is the engine. Look at that, the cylinder head is absolutely perfect. The bottom end doesn't fit the car, so I don't really need that. But here's the cylinder head. He actually helped me load it into the car and everything. And honestly, the guys were amazing, so I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get to it very soon. I just haven't had time, I'm still working. The plan for the Audi is we're gonna disassemble this engine, make sure that the top end is actually good, and then we're gonna take this and put it right into here. And then we're gonna reconnect everything, make sure everything is good, the car doesn't need any other problem or doesn't have any other problems. Then we're gonna go from there, put all this out, put it all together, and then this should be done. And now, the long-awaited car. I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering what that is in the back, but now that I've shown you guys, pretty sure you already know. This right here is my brother's RX-8. He doesn't have his license at the moment, but he bought it because he always wanted one, and we found a really good deal on the car. So we went and picked it up, and the car drives amazing. It's so much fun to drive. It's probably one of my favorite cars to drive. It's honestly so much fun. It's just, oh my god, why does it keep zooming in, dude? I don't want to keep it. Okay. One of the most fun cars I've ever driven. It feels like a go-kart on the road. And I'm gonna make a review on it very soon. So stay tuned on that one. Stay tuned. And now finally, my last addition to the garage, which was not expected, but I ended up just going out and getting it anyway. I've always wanted a bike, always. And I didn't want to start off with a 600 sports bike, 600cc sports bike, so I ended up going with the Suzuki GS 500F. And this thing is actually too nice. It needs new tires on the back, obviously, but aside from that, it's in very good shape. I thought I needed the battery, but the battery was just disconnected, so it was not fully disconnected, but it was just not on right. So I connected that, and then the bike just ran perfectly after that. One of my favorite purchases of this year so far. And if you guys are into bikes, let me know. I'll make a full review on the bike, tell you guys what I'm planning on doing with it, and why I even got it, take you guys for a ride. So I'm pretty sure you guys, every one of you guys watching this right now is wondering where the heck is the Corvette. And it's not at the garage here right now because it's kind of occupied with all the other projects going on. It's actually at my house. Thanks to mom and dad for actually letting me put it in their garage, take that space all up. But it's in there and it's not on the back burner. I'm still working on it, doing a bunch of interior stuff, which soon, very soon, once I get the steering wheel done, which is gonna be sometime, hopefully by the end of this week, because we have a long weekend. So hopefully I can get it done over the weekend, and I'll show you guys how to literally remake a steering wheel from scratch. Not from scratch, like take the old steering wheel and make it look brand new again. So that's another video coming up, and I think it's gonna look so good. And just this car, like, so much fun working on it. Gives me joy, gives me something to do. So yeah, that's basically what's going on with the garage right now. There's a couple of other cars, they're not mine, my parents' cars. I wanted to make a couple of more videos about how to detail the like the exterior paint correction and do all the stuff, and then the interior detail on one of the cars as well. So there's a bunch of stuff happening. I also had a 2011 335 for about a year. I was gonna make videos on that, but it was just too stressful because I was trying to make money on it, but that didn't end up working out very well. But yeah, I ended up selling it a couple of weeks ago and it didn't work out very well. But that's a whole story for a whole nother video. So I'll tell you guys what not to do when you're trying to make money on cars in another video. So yeah, that's the garage update so far. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, subscribe because there's a lot of projects on the go. There's gonna be a lot of videos coming up. If you guys enjoyed this video, just click just subscribe. There's so much more content coming out. Just do it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer.